Welcome to Mastermind. Really, it's one of those shows where we said it's about time we stood up and took notice of lady leaders, women leaders who are dynamic enough to shape shift, and really their companies are a thriving example of that. We've had some very competent lady leaders on the show, and I'm going to add to one more on that list. It's Aparna Rao, country head and board member, CBS India, Cargill Business Services. Hi, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting me, Hrishi. Happy to be here.
Aparna, I want to start about you talking about Cargill, its business enterprise and presence globally and in India. If you could handhold us through that, all the activities.
Oh, great question to start with. Thanks. So Cargill is one of the world's largest privately owned companies that provides food, financial and industrial products and services to the world. And we have multiple businesses across all enterprises. So we've got agricultural supply chain, food and bio ingredients, animal health and nutrition, protein and salt, metals and shipping, risk management, etc. With over 150 years of experience, we've got close to 160,000 colleagues in over 79 countries who are committed to feeding the world in a responsible way to reduce environmental impact and also improving the communities where we live and work. If I have to just summarize, we connect farmers to markets so that they can prosper. We connect customers to ingredients so they can make meals for people that they love. We connect families with daily essentials like cereals to salt to skincare. And a very lesser known fact, but Cargill touches every single person in the world in some way or the other. And I'll give you an example. So when you start your day, the sorbitol and glycerin in the toothpaste is Cargill. The eggs for breakfast, or the wheat in the bread, the corn in the cereal, the pectin in the jam is Cargill. The milk in the coffee is usually from cows who have received our protein supplements. The pet nutrition that your pet receives is usually Cargill. The coating on medicines is due to our seaweed farmers. If you're going to work, then the regenerators, the metal strips, the strips in your asphalt in the road is Cargill. The steel in the office building or in your automotive or other electrical appliances is Cargill. Now, if you want a mid-morning boost, the cocoa and the chocolate is Cargill again. The protein for lunch, if you're a meat eater, unfortunately I'm not, that is Cargill again. You want to read a magazine to relax, the industrial starch on the paper is Cargill as well. The after-work drink, the malt in the beer is Cargill. Your dinner, the olive oil or sunflower oil as dressing in the salad is Cargill. And if you're closing your day with some nice cream, a lot of ingredients are Cargill again. So I've not even touched all the businesses, just to give an example of the kind of impact that Cargill has. And our purpose is to nourish the world in a safe, responsible, and sustainable way. And to help us do that, we have three beautiful values. One is people first. And I'm sure if you've interacted with people from Cargill, you'll hear that all the time. Do the right thing and reach higher are the other values as well. So the purpose and the values are the what. But how do we do that is through our behaviors. Again, something that you will see consistently with every Cargill colleague that you interact with. It is to be customer driven. It is to foster inclusion, to cultivate innovation, to demonstrate agility, drive results, and to work together. So that's a bit of context about what Cargill is. And since it's privately owned, not a lot of people may be aware of it. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to share about it.
That is absolutely fascinating. I mean, there is no escaping Cargill.
No.
If I were to summarize what you've said in just a sentence, that's incredible. Now, we've heard a lot about your Global Capability Center in Bengaluru. What exactly are the processes there in that Global Capability Center that help Cargill serve its customers and communities better, Aparna?
Yeah, so Cargill Business Services India, or CBS India, is the global hub operating out of both Bangalore and Gurgaon. And we support all the business enterprises that I just spoke about earlier for Cargill globally. More than 3,500 colleagues across different functions. So we've got finance, global human resources, commercial excellence, transport and logistics, process excellence, IT, which is now digital data and technology, data analytics and business intelligence, procurement, creative studios, language translation, admin services, analytics hub, strategy execution, ocean transportation, ethics and compliance, trade execution, and many more. And I'm sure I'm not covering all of them. But what you need to know is we are an ecosystem. We try and serve Cargill's customers more efficiently, more effectively, and consistently. And how do we do that? We improve internal business services. We standardize, we consolidate, and we provide value to Cargill by freeing up the business so they can focus on the customers. And that's what's important, right? So we help by building new capabilities. We reduce the costs for Cargill. We implement better controls, more quality, more agility, and continuously improve the way work is being done. And when we do this, we are also a talent engine for Cargill. We nurture a great work environment where colleagues can feel like they can thrive, they're included, they belong, and they develop also. And we do that by focusing on a lot of talent management, employee well-being, branding, diversity, equity and inclusion initiatives, compliance and risk management, facilities and workplace solutions, the whole shebang, operational tools, processes, business continuity, etc. It's also interesting to note that we are one of the largest offices for Cargill globally. And yeah, we have a footprint of more than 3,500 people. So here's an opportunity to come together to contribute and give back to our community. And we have a very active and passionate Cargill Cares Council. A lot of voluntary activities that we do. We partner with Akshaya Patra a lot. We have provided more than 2 million meals for school children. We engage in school cleanups. It's called the Clean State Carnival, where we clean up the schools before the school year starts, especially the government schools. Again, maybe not well known, we won the Limca Book of World Records for most number of paper bags made. We did, I think, 27.
You mean India records? Limca Book of India
yes.
records, yeah.
Yes, India records. 28,000 paper bags, I think, in 40 minutes that we gave away to street vendors so they would use lesser plastic. Paper pen making activities for children in government school, etc. So we have a year-round program how we engage with communities and make the difference.
3,500 people. I'm very intrigued, and a natural segue from that would be, what percentage of your workforce is made up of millennials? What percentage of them would be below the age of 30? And what really are the exciting opportunities that CBS offers to this particular young talent here in India, Aparna?
So we have more than 80% of our team that is millennials and Gen Zs, and that number will only increase because this year we've done a lot of campus hiring. We're building our connects with campuses and looking at hiring more and more freshers in the years to come. And like any other business or capability center, our journey has been from transactional, earning the confidence, and then getting more deeper into processes and more breadth as well, to more knowledge based, and then truly getting to a stage where you're partnering with the businesses and functions as one Cargill team. So when we talk about opportunities, today more and more global roles, more and more leadership roles are being operated out of the center here. So if that is something that excites you and you want to look forward to that, that's happening. If you're interested by innovation, by automations, by transformation, change management role, or even incubating new capabilities, then this is a place for you. If data analytics excites you, or even, let me give you a cool example, building dashboards for traceability. And what I mean by traceability is, so if you have palm or if you have coconut or coca, and you want to trace it to which plantation it was grown in, bringing in transparency in your supply chain, then we're doing that. Building apps or experimenting with generative AI, being part of mergers and acquisitions, being part of the global team that's working on that, managing large transformations, learning cross-culturally, being part of large teams that are global in nature, or even leading those teams yourself, then those are those opportunities to look forward for. Or just our philosophy of people first, right? The care and concern is something that you see very clearly when you enter into the organization, to have that opportunity to contribute to that with your ideas or suggestions. Or last but not the least, our new DI council. We've got 3 work streams. We've got gender, where we're focusing on making women more confident and letting go of their inhibitions, or our motivated mothers to support through right from pregnancy to when women are back. We have a new LGBTQ plus work stream that we're focusing on creating awareness and making our infrastructure more gender neutral, our policies more gender neutral, or our third work stream, which is disabilities and neurodivergence. And it's taking a lot of time for us to educate ourselves and change our policies there, but there's a chance to be one of our DEI champions and bring about that change also. But apart from all of this, for me, the biggest opportunity is to be part of the most trusted partner today in the world for agriculture, food, and nutrition, right? So I already mentioned our purpose is to nourish the world in a safe, responsible, and sustainable way. I'm not sure how many companies can claim to do that. And last month, we were also awarded by HR Asia for the best employer for DEI, as well as the most caring company. So these are few opportunities.
94.3 Radio 1.